We are now being tested by an array of threats that are more complex, more numerous, and just as deeply and deadly as I can recall in my lifetime. We face a consequential choice, and make no mistake, it is a choice. We can choose to follow a declining path toward a future that is dimmer and more dangerous than our past, or we can choose to reform our failing government, revitalize our ailing economy, and renew the foundations of our power and leadership in the world. That is what's at stake in this election.
What do you have to lose?
Word to Senator Obama and his supporters: despite our differences, much more unites us than divides us. We are fellow Americans, and that's an association that means more to me than any other.
If they're not happy here, they can leave. They can leave, and you know what? Many people won't miss them.
We're dedicated to the proposition that all people are created equal and endowed by our Creator with inalienable rights.
They're bringing crime, they're rapists, and some, I assume, are good people.
In this country, we believe everyone has something to contribute and deserves the opportunity to reach their God-given potential. In the end, it matters less that you can fight. What you fight for is the real test. I fight for Americans. If you find faults with our country, make it a better one.
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
They can leave, and you know what? Many people won't miss them.
Always we have led from the front, never from behind.
Yeah, no, I don't take responsibility at all.
The success at home also depends on our leadership in the world. It is our willingness to shape world events for the better that has kept us safe, increased our prosperity, preserved our liberty, and transformed human history.
It is what it is. We're lower than the world.
Whoever we are, we all share the same responsibility. Make our planet great again. Thank you.
At our best, America has led. We have led by our example as a shining city on a hill. We have led at the direction of patriots from both parties. We have led shoulder to shoulder with steadfast friends and allies. We have led by giving voice to the voiceless, insisting that every human life has dignity, and aiding those brave souls who risk everything to secure the inalienable rights that are endowed to all by our Creator.
I alone can fix it.
For the first time in our memory, many Americans are asking, does history still have a place for America? There are some who answer no, that we must tell our children not to dream as we once dreamed. Together, tonight, let us say that America is still united, still strong, still compassionate, still willing to stand by those who are persecuted or alone. For those who are victims of police states or government-induced torture or terror, let us speak for them. I believe we can embark on a new age of reform in this country that will make government again responsive to people. We can fight corruption while we work to bring into our government women and men of competence and high integrity. Tomorrow, you will be making a choice between different visions of the future. Are you more confident that our economy will create productive work for our society? Or are you less confident? Do you feel you can keep the job you have or gain a job if you don't have one? Are you pleased with the ability of young people to buy a home, of the elderly to live their remaining years in happiness, of our youngsters to take pride in the world we have built for them? Are you convinced that we have earned the respect of the world and our allies? Let us resolve tonight that young Americans will always find a city of hope in a country that is free. And let us resolve they will say of our day and of our generation that we did keep faith with our God, that we did act worthy of ourselves, that we did protect and pass on lovingly that shining city on a hill.
I wanted to always play it down.
They say, I have the most loyal people. Did you ever see that? where I could stand in the middle of Fifth Avenue and shoot somebody and I wouldn't lose any voters, okay? It's like incredible.
We can't afford to cause our friends and allies from Latin America to Europe to Asia to the Middle East to doubt America's leadership.
There's plenty of anger right now. How can you have more? What do I know? I'm not a doctor. So I said to my people, slow the testing down, please.